It is fall time, or it must be, because I'm suddenly in the mood to watch Gilmore Girls and you've got mail.
Taking all the caviar, that caviar is a garnish.
And today we're talking all about minimalist fall decor. If we haven't met, my name is Betsy from A Flourishing Place, where we talk about all things cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and homekeeping. And today I wanted to talk about minimalist fall decor. We are coming into fall time, and with it comes all of the Instagram posts and the reels and the Pinterest images and all the stuff of how your home is supposed to look for fall. And so I just wanted to go through quickly and show you what I have in my fall decor boxes and how I go through and evaluate and declutter each year and how I keep things to a minimum. Let's face it, kind of from this point forward for the rest of the year, it's kind of the kickoff of the holidays, sort of scary to say. I'm filming this in September, but it really is. Once we start decorating for fall and Halloween comes, there is just sort of this, it's holiday after holiday after holiday, and there is so much of a push in marketing for us to buy. And when it comes to home decor, every year the marketers make you feel like you have to run out to Hobby Lobby or Home Goods or Marshalls or wherever. Nothing wrong with any of those stores. They're plenty of fun and I love them. But the whole idea that you have to run out and buy tons of stuff to decorate your home to make it look exactly like how the pictures that you see online look. And so I just want to encourage you in this video and show you my home decorating for fall and beyond is relatively simple, and you certainly don't have to do exactly what I do, but sometimes it's just helpful to see other people online that are just doing things simply. You think, okay, I'm not the only one who is reusing decor from last year, or I'm not the only one who is keeping things simple and not feeling like I have to put 25 pumpkins on my porch or whatever. Now, again, no judgment if you put 25 pumpkins on your porch, but I'm just saying, I hope that this video, if nothing else, just gives you freedom to simplify, because Lord knows this season that we're coming into is stressful enough with the holidays, with all the activities and all the stuff, that we do not need to make it more stressful with this whole area of home decor. And so I'm going to unbox what I have on hand. I'm going to go through things and figure out if there's stuff that I need to get rid of, stuff that I'm just not into anymore, or stuff that has kind of lived its life and needs to go. And so I'm going to do this, and this is key. I'm doing this before I go out to any stores. I knew I hadn't gotten into my boxes yet, and I wanted to take stock of what I have, and if there are things that I either need to replace or some things that I want to add, I want to make sure I know exactly what I need and I'm not just going in blind and buying what looks good. Okay, so this is what I have for fall decor, and it's literally, and this one is even shared with Easter. So I think I have it labeled Thanksgiving, but it's fall stuff. It's combined with the Easter stuff. So not even everything in that box is fall stuff. And then I have this cute little rough crate that I got a couple years ago that I put out on the porch usually. I got this wreath last year, I think, and I found it at a thrift store for like $3, I think. I really like it. Just the fact that something is cheap does not necessarily mean that I want to invite it into my home. This has been a more recent revelation for me because I'm a pretty big bargain hunter. I look to find things on a sale for a really good deal, hiding at a thrift store for $2. You know, that's definitely where I'm at. But sometimes when you're a bargain hunter, you make the mistake of buying something just because it's a good deal without truly evaluating whether or not you need it. This wreath that I bought definitely would qualify as something that I love and that I use. It was not an extra that I bought and then brought home and was like, oh, what am I going to do with this? And I would even go so far as to say, if you know exactly what you need and you're looking for, and you find a wreath and it's $40 or $60 or whatever, and you know that you're going to use that for years to come and you just love it, buy it. I think, you know, sometimes obviously there's budget constraints, and that's a very real reality, but if it's something that you know exactly where it's going to go in your home and you know how you're going to use it, know that you will use it year after year, I think there's no problem with spending a little bit more money. The point is not how much money you spend. The point is using your space well, making sure that you're actually using what's in your boxes year after year, that you're not opening things and culling through clutter to get to the few things that you actually like to decorate with. I have been so guilty of this. So anyway, enough chit chat and let's get into the boxes. So the rest of this crate, I pulled this wreath out, and then this bag has stuff in it. We'll get into that. I have this little miniature bale of hay that I use every year. Again, I kind of use this for a porch setup with a few pumpkins. And I'm planning to do that again this year. So I'm gonna keep that as is. And then in here, I have a combination of a bunch of different greenery. So I have, this is spring greenery, obviously. And I am not gonna be using this to decorate for fall, but I have, oh, that's fun. Oh, I forgot I had this. See, this is so good. Fall leaves. I have a bunch of fall leaves in here. I will be using these to decorate. Some of them are kind of smushed and have seen a better day, but I have some garlands, these garlands that I got a couple of years ago that I really like, and then a little bit of fall, like, I don't know, I put this in a vase. I'll show you when I set it up, but all of this is fall foliage. So I think most of this is salvageable. I might replace some of this stuff back here is kind of gotten smushed and I've had it for several years. So I might replace some of that, but I need to hold myself accountable and make sure that I actually get rid of this stuff that needs to go. And I don't just get new stuff and keep that in the bottom of the bag. This is a little banner. It needs to be ironed, but I think I got this at the Target dollar spot like several years ago. So this is nice, but the one thing that is tough about it is a kind of that neutral palette, whatever you want to say, for fall, which I don't necessarily do. I am a pretty traditional, if you can't tell by this, I'm a pretty traditional fall colors kind of person. I do a lot of oranges, reds, all the kind of warm tones. So I have struggled with every year. I'm like, oh, I should put this up. It's so cute. But then it's like silver and so I'm going to have to think about that one. Might not hang on to that. Okay, now this is getting into the, as you can see, Thanksgiving/Easter box. So there is probably several things in here that, yeah, that have nothing to do with fall. So we're just going to pull those out. Oh, this is something one of my kids made at Home Depot last year, you know, the little Saturday projects. So we will probably put this out. This is so cute. A book my kids love from their Nana. And then I'm gonna open some of this and show you. This is just precious, some of these things. So these that I unwrapped, I love these. This is a very old tea set from my husband's grandparents that looks like little apples, and oh my goodness, it's just so cute. So it's a little teapot and then cream and sugar. So I love these, and these were a gift they gave us last year that has been passed down. So fun to get these. I love these. And then over here I have, these are 3 pumpkins that I got from Dollar Tree about 6 or 7 years ago probably, and I love them. I use them every year. They have held up very, very well. So there's those. And so honestly, that is it. I have my front porch stuff, which of course I'll add pumpkins to. I have my tea set. I have my ceramic pumpkins. I have my wreath. And then I have my fall foliage, which I kind of spread throughout the living room. And I'll kind of show you how I do that. And you might be looking at that going, oh my gosh, that is way too minimal. Like there's just like not nearly enough stuff there. And I will tell you, we live in a smaller home. It's 1,000 square feet, and I do not decorate the entire house. I decorate our living room and kind of dining room hutch kind of area, and like the front porch, and that's it. And so there's not a lot of space in terms of stuff that needs to be decorated. So everybody's home is different. So if you live in a larger home, a home that has upstairs, downstairs, a banister, an entry, a larger entryway, a bigger porch that really invites a lot more decor, then that's totally fine. This is not at all a judgment of saying, oh, this is exactly what you should have. I just want to encourage you in this video that it does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be expensive. You can even just use things from, if you have a garden, if you've got winter squash going, or it's not that expensive to buy this time of year, to just decorate with those kinds of things. And it looks beautiful. You do not have to go to Hobby Lobby and to Home Goods and to Marshalls and load up on everything. And we just think, oh, we want the holidays to be perfect, right? At least I do. I want that wonderful, cozy feeling in our home for my family. I want times to be special. I want our photos to look nice. I mean, all of those things come together, at least in my mind, that can result in me picking up a bunch of things that I don't necessarily need and adding to clutter. And so starting the season with just taking stock of what I have, getting rid of what I don't need or no longer use or what's worn out, and then just purchasing or replacing just what I need really goes a long way towards minimizing one area of stress through this season, which is decorating my home. So I'm going to start decorating and then I will show you the finished product. So these are the main areas in the house I like to decorate. This is in the living room. We have 2 shelves and a wood stove right in the middle, super cozy. And so I love to change those shelves with the seasons. And then in the dining room area, I have this hutch, which has a bunch of stuff on it right now, but I love to kind of make that a focal point in the kitchen dining area for seasonal decor.
Nothing I could do. Well, I got no worries now, because I know that you'll be true. Well, there's no use in looking back. There's so much to look forward to. And baby, we don't need to hoping you won't let go, 'cause I need you so, and that's for sure. My heart is all yours. My heart is all yours.
Also made a little fall bucket list on a chalkboard that I have in the dining room. Just simple ideas to do with our kids. I got most of these ideas from Busy Toddler, who I love on Instagram. And then I also got a few pumpkins, yes, for the front porch set on my crate and my bale of hay. I might fiddle with that a little bit, but I like it so far. And then I did purchase a new fall candle because you just can't beat those fall scents. Hey, I hope you like this video. As you can tell, I am definitely not a home decor guru, so Thanks for bearing with me, but if you liked it, like and subscribe. And if you are feeling overwhelmed with clutter in your home, let alone thinking about fall decorating, I'm gonna link this video right here, which just has some secrets and tips for getting rid of clutter. But I hope you're having a wonderful start to your fall, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.